Workshop Diaries, episode 3. And we've now sitting, it is properly winter. It's, can you count that eye?
Yeah.
It's properly cold. And of course, with the cold comes ESCOM and load shedding. So we have about 30 minutes before the power goes out here in the workshop after hours. And we're going to be ambitious and we're going to try and pull the diff. We had a mascot. Hello, Carbon.
He's a mascot.
We're going to try and pull the diff because we want to take a look at the diff, work out some of the lash that's on the diff, check its condition, and we want to pack some seals and we want to check those side shafts.
Yeah, well, we already know the condition of the diff. It's FUBAR.
It's not entirely toast. It's not entirely toast, but the goal is also to go with maybe a locker. No, the locker's going to be down the line.
Yeah. So later on it's going to be M75 with the spool.
Yeah, so
the only thing that worries me about the spool is I'm perfectly fine with driving with a locked diff.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, it's all about the skids, boys.
Yeah,
but how you should also actually understand how it works. But
it's tricky on the open road. It's great it's lovely on the track.
Yeah,
it chews up tires, but it's not ideal.
At the end of the day, it's 15-inch tires.
Yeah, also not a train smash. So I actually think for the race, an open diff's probably just going to be fine. Yeah, look, it's going to be a lot more predictable. It's going to be less wear on the tires as well.
We're not going to be making 200 plus horsepower. So
we only lock the diff after we do the endurance, because the thing is, for the endurance you want it open, you don't want it locked, because I mean it's just going to heat up. Yeah, it's going to heat as well. It's going to cause so much heat at the back that we're going to start.
Well, we're going to have all the heat in the front, so maybe we should have some in the back.
Yeah, I know.
All 87 kilowatts of it, if we're lucky.
All of it, and it's downhill.
And it's downhill. Yeah. Okay.
I'm optimistic with 83, seeing as it is 83.
You know what?
Is that our goal? 83 kilowatts.
Yes, that's going to be a tall order.
It is going to be
83 kilowatts on the motor is achievable, but on the wheels?
On the wheels, yeah.
We'll take the wheels off.
All right, but time's ticking, so let's get in under there and let's see if we can get that diff at least out. We're not going to be able to get it stripped. Let's see if we can get it
Different strokes. Okay, so obviously now we did the brake pressure on the last time. So we now have
but in between now and then, Raymond climbed back in there because he thought we did a particularly shocking job.
We had to spring to action, you know what I mean? Because someone kind of...
and there's still a cotter floating around here. If you were a retainer, and if you missed that, just follow us on social media. So our social media channels are actually up. Tofu Hunters. Yes, go and look for Tofu Hunters. Instagram, Facebook, and a website coming soon. And out on Shift County, there's also going to be the video series. So if you're watching this... you should know exactly where that is.
Yeah. How does it go?
I wonder if you know how in Tokyo. Just say well.
Can't find the syringe.
Right. Okay, guys. So definitely not doing karaoke night with Miguel.
Oh, come on, man! An extra few drinks and I can sing like a mofo.
You think you can sing like a mofo?
I know. I can sing. I feel sorry for your folks' ears, but that's not my problem.
Help, please.
We can't drop it on these links.
What do you mean?
No, so we're going to have to undo these links here.
Yeah, obviously.
Well,
yeah.
No, so I'm just thinking it could tilt on that link. But
no, it can tilt. So if we take out the shock over there, this whole diff can drop down. Because those links can pretty much go down to a 90.
Okay. Once disconnected at the yoke.
No, even the yoke will fall down because there's nothing over there there's no braces on the prop shaft.
All right.
But
also just don't want to push the prop shaft into the gearbox.
It can only go so far.
I wouldn't want to push it. Okay, just start. Okay, let's get the brake lines out of the way first.
Yeah, brake lines.
Look who finally decided to join us.
And my hands are clean for a change.
Would you look at that?
What are you doing, though? You didn't even help. Why are you calling me here?
No, because I just came up with that idea.
Very good.
I'm actually quite proud of that.
Okay, so
14 spanner over the spring that holds the handbrake cable in place, and you just slide it on and it'll pull all the fingers close together and you just push it out.
That's what she said.
That's genius.
Well, may I just point out something though?
What?
this slave cylinder that you've so carefully G-clamped.
Yes.
I'm going to take it out now.
No, that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
We just needed to do that because we were pushing on the brakes to get that wheel off.
Oh.
And I just didn't want it to pop out.
Because, you know, we are taking out the diff.
You weren't here, right?
I'm well impressed.
You don't know what we were going to.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
What were you doing?
buying ice cream.
Where's us?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Where's our ice cream?
I scream, you scream, we all scream for nothing.
No glove, no love.
Right, so we've got Migs over there
Hello.
doing something.
I'm playing with the prop shaft.
Stop playing with your shaft.
Well, this one's cleaner.
Here's the lock, and that's our lock. This is our scrum off, and I'm just the hooker.
I think I'm more of a prop.
And a 17, Chad.
Damn it, Chad. You had one job.
In fact, 17 socket also. Just bring all the fucking
Would you like a f***ing bag of chips with that order?
Oh, fancy box they got. Wow, did you see this exhaust joint?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, grab that. Oh, have a look at this. Can I take the camera quickly?
Yeah, go for it.
Check at this beauty.
That's a whole 35 mil of pure free flow.
A pure free flow elbow joint.
Unbridled. Yeah, unbridled passion right there.
Sorry, what was that mix? You found what?
A bolt and nut on the prop shaft that was already completely loose. And then different size nuts and bolts, and it doesn't help that I need to get up every bloody time and go find new size spanners and
You may
sockets.
need to grab it from there, bro.
Sure. It's always fun.
Yeah,
Well, props to the guy who owned the car.
props to the prop shaft.
No, that's a shit angle.
Yeah. Is that a 17 though?
That's a 17.
That is a 17. 17 drop ring.
Oh, we've got one.
Drop ring.
That's a 19. I thought I had one. Yes, I'm sleeping on it.
Yep. Come my side.
Wakey, hands off snakey.
Oh, you want a
Yeah,
drop ring?
yeah, I want a drop ring from this side.
Okay, you might have one in my toolbox.
Okay, you want to just carry on fighting with there?
Ray, you didn't say throw a spanner in the works. Come on, man.
We're going to remove stuff.
Yeah, about 30 years of rust. Carry on hitting, Jono. Rust is lighter than carbon fiber. Just the sounds you make. How you have kids, I don't know.
Well, it's because of those sounds.
That was before the sounds.
That's because, unlike this car, you know,
What?
he doesn't have a reverse gear.
Yeah, you lose there.
No, the reverse gear works just fine. The garage came with.
Okay, prop shaft is loose.
Okay, prop shaft. This is, I've got a shaft also here, but it's not loose yet.
How long does it take you to do anything? My prop shaft is done.
Half of it.
No, it's off.
It's the one time I'm
That
proud
just pulls out.
I lasted longer than somebody
Unlike
else on the
Raymond.
shaft.
Yeah, unlike Raymond, this actually does pull out.
Look at that, prop shaft on the floor.
Yeah?
Nice.
With all 17 of the 4 different bolt sizes.
We have 4 minutes left before X-Dom
It's the
kicks in.
final countdown.
And how much have we got done, guys?
Yes.
We're about 3 bolts away from dropping the stuff.
Okay.
Where's the
so
other
the
one?
props out.
Drops out, panhard is off.
It sounds like you're going to throw up every time.
No, we gotta do these lower links.
Yeah, the lower links are next, and then the shocks. There's a lot of and then
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay, never mind, I'm
then
still quite a way off. These are also 17s, hey, on the lowers.
so this is our mascot. What did you do? What do you do? What do you do?
So speaker wire.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of hammering.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more
Yeah,
minutes
no,
to go.
we're getting pretty much 39 years worth of crust off these nuts and bolts.
So not only is it in rusty truss, but in crusty truss.
Yeah, now this is This is crusty, mate. This is crusty. The amount of gunk, and because the brakes were leaking, it's all just caked on the brake fluid and the dust and dirt.
Is it moving?
Yeah.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Next one.
Okay. Then we have to take a spanner to it.
Right, good, Fred.
This is the weirdest toolbox ever. There's like 3 10s, but no 11.
Wait, there's 10s? There's 10?
There's 10. There's a 10 there. There's a 10 there.
If we're missing a 10, then we know.
There's a 10 there. Power's out, but we got the diff loose for the most part. Rear springs coming out. Shocks are off. We're sitting using cell phones here. All right, let's see.
That's the end of the fuel pump.
Okay, Ray, and that lower control arm is
off.
loose. Is it off?
It's off. It's off.
Okay,
Off.
that bolts out. Hey.
Yep. So you should be able to
let's
pull it
see.
out.
Okay. Jeepers, really dark. Okay, there's the diff on the. I think it's hooked on the bushes.
This one's still a tab in.
Okay, so we just
Hold
need,
on.
we need a mallet just to smack that out.
Here, a minute.
Okay. And on the other side as well.
No, the other one should be fine.
Okay.
Space.
No,
Or not. Hold on.
still hooking on something.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
My lightsaber.
Darren operating the lights here.
Well, they say many handbrake light work because ESCOM doesn't.
Yeah.
So, a little bit of light humor for you.
Thank you for brightening my day.
No, it's fine. Hey, you know.
The shining exhaust.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, one diff.
And they're both Samsung, so they're definitely not the apple of your eye.
Okay. All right, D. If you want to try and grab
Full
the cam and that, I'm going to pull the diff out that way.
Excuse for the bumpiness. Dun, 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 dun,
Where are we
dun.
putting it? On the workbench?
Yeah, let's just get it out into the open and then we can just pick it up and do it there.
This is what you really call a shot in the dark, eh?
Nicely done.
Nice.
There you go.
Where's
Let's go racing.
Want your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's
Take some photos. So, not only,
Ooh, moody AF.
I mean, we're gonna have to take a serious angle grinder to this just to grab all this crap off. That sounds fantastic.
Sure, it's rough. This diff actually, this bearing aside, feels very good.
Is it?
Which is ironic because that's a bearing that was moving around a lot.
Yeah, no, it's moving. It's definitely, we've got a problem here. And there is definitely a bent shaft on this one, so we're in for a shaft. But the diff itself feels really good. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
The lash is fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's get it open. We'll get it open.
Get the shafts off.
Let me grab my gloves. Put them down the side.
Oh, buddy, I keep on doing this to myself. Darren gave me the gloves.
I know, like, really?
I'm not.
You're worse than O.J. Simpson losing your glove.
You see,
But at least you're killing it, so that's fine.
the glove did fit.
Damn, that is nasty.
Look at this. Just have a. Where's that chisel? Just.
Well, if we saw what the inside, oh my Sacramento.
Wait, I've got a chisel there somewhere.
What?
No, it's rough.
This is rougher than a bear's. Yeah. I'm trying to keep a PG-13, but it's hard to call. Look at this.
Are you ready?
Weight reduction.
But big time. Look at that.
Seriously, like I said in the last video, this is like a Tinder date because it's got chiseling features of note. Once you get past all the cake and the makeup, I'm sure that's something we can work with.
Oh, buddy. Look at this.
That's some straight up weight reduction.
What is that? Is that a spring on that side?
No, it's That's gasket sealer.
Oh, okay.
That's how to fix the diff. Just put a ton of gasket sealer on it. Somebody's had to go at this. Yeah, somebody's had to go at this side before. We're not the first.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Is the workbench clear?
Oh.
Ooh. Diff.
Okay, that side's at least.
No, that's the one that Raymond cleaned.
I cleaned that one.
Did you clean the back as well?
I did.
Yeah.
See, someone actually cleans the back side as well, not just the front.
But pleasantly surprised at how good a condition the bushes are in. The diff seems pretty decent. We haven't opened it up. The bushes seem pretty decent. It's now just a question of the shafts and bearings.
Yep.
So,
Job number next.
yeah.
Shafts out.
Like this one's not terrible, but it took a smack on that side.
Yeah, it's taken a smack. Yeah. That bearing is. But there's a spacer or something missing here. Because the bearing is in and on. Bearing's not pulling out.
No.
There should. I don't know. And we will only know once we. Oh, you know what it is? The collar's moved.
Could be.
The collar's moved. No, no.
That's way too much. I mean, this bush is this panhard bush. That's a piece of tire in there. That's a sidewall of a tire that's being put on there to fix that. But that's not the end of the world. We're going to have a bush made up for that panhard. This side. Oh, I don't know if it's great. D, if we put some light around the side here, it's a little perish to probably do with a refurb.
No, I think we do a refurb on all the bushes.
You want to do this hardcore, hey?
Yeah, dude, I want to do it proper.
It's out now.
It's out.
I get it.
It's out now.
Yeah.
Let's put it back and not have to do it again.
Exactly.
We just need to watch budgets, that's all. So
There's a budget?
Yeah, there is a budget. We got a 50k cap on what can be done.
Yes, Raymond. Stop with your, I want to put this motor in. I want to put that motor in. Let's do this. Let's do that.
No, just wait. One of these days you're going to ask me for money. I'm going to be like, what? No, let's leave the motor in. It's all good. Yeah.
No, 3T for life.
But it's not bad.
No.
Hold it still. Well, I'll hold it still. You can feel the backlash. Go for it.
You holding?
Yeah.
What are we doing? What's up?
Dude, if that's probably about 10 degrees at most.
Oh, that's a lot.
No, it's about, dude, you'll get between 12 and 10 to 15 on a rear wheel drive with a diff.
Is it?
Yeah. Now remember, it's all the spiders
But I
and
mean,
carriers and that sort of stuff.
Turn that now with no load on. It is nice and smooth.
Yeah, I know. This
It is free.
But I'd love to see this with new bearings in.
Oh, yeah.
Quieter bearings. All right, so basically this is the end of the load shedding special. It took us about an hour of fumbling through and we got that diff out. It's on the workbench. It's not the prettiest, but it's out. And I think that track side, we'll be able to get it out in half an hour and a new one back in. So not an entire loss. I think we've learned something.
No, we've learned something. 100%.
Oh no, I mean we can do it easily now.
No, because we'll have a spare diff lying around at the track, you know.
Well, we're hoping that we do, you know. If that's the sort of stuff that goes into our toolkit, then so be it.
Yeah.
But we got the diff out. We're going to check bearings, seals, as we said in the beginning of the video. Ray did finally join us and is covered in brake fluid and
Yeah, I'm looking
smells
good
like
again.
ass.
So this seems to be my...
That's your natural state.
This is my natural state. I think that this is how we will see me in the videos moving forward.
Probably. But thank you very much for watching, and if you are enjoying this series, please don't forget to subscribe and share it around. Who knows, who may like this build diary that we're going through. Once again, we're not looking at entering this year, even though we are being pressured to by the organizers to actually enter this year. There's a lot of interest around the vehicle as is, but we're going to pace ourselves and budgets dictate.
Yeah, no, budgets definitely. We want to come in under that 50k. Comfortably, still safe, and then still be able to get those extra laps in.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I mean, the sooner we get some Toyota parts in this car, and keep on building it with OEM parts, I think it's going to be good, because I mean OEM parts are reliable. We know that for a fact. I mean Toyota parts last forever.
And that's why we're liking this, is because we know that Toyota parts are readily available and they're affordable.
Exactly.
So by going with the OEM parts, which is probably the best way to go for an endurance build, is going to be hopefully within our budget. So let's take a look. We'll let you guys know. Stay tuned to the social media. Don't forget that all the social media channels are up and running. Tofu Hunters, and we'll leave a link below in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.